So the day's finally come, finally on with painting the bedroom, which I think is going to be one of our biggest painting challenges that we've actually done here at the Chateau, and to be honest, what I've ever done. So if you don't remember, what we're going to try and do is create a wood grain effect on every single panel in this room. Now I know it's wood already, the paneling, but we've had to do quite a lot of repairs with it, and some of it's pine, some of it's oak, and trying to join that together to get a cohesive look is going to be quite difficult for the sort of style that we want for this room. So I came up with the idea of doing a 4 wood panel effect. Now, not going with just a plain sort of mahogany style, I decided to go for this split sort of bookcase style paneling. Now, it's going to be difficult in a number of ways because not only do I have to split each of the panels into 4 sections and do a diagonal grain, but all of the trim around it, we're going to have to do separate as well. So it looks like it's all been properly made really and put together. So the grain follows each piece. So that's all I've been doing up there at the minute. I'm masking off the first sort of pieces that I'm going to be sort of painting, and when you're looking at it, obviously the paint's going to look quite scary going on because we're going to be using sort of like a dusty yellow as a base colour, and then we'll build up the wood grain with that, and then we'll add some wood stain and a varnish on top of that to get the final sort of effect. So all I'm going to do for now is just go over with our yellow paint, which I've got, and then I'm going to add some acrylic paint in just to give us some definition for where the grain's going. I'll go over with a softer brush to blend it all in, and then sort of leave it really. And then once that's dried, I can go over with the wood stain, wood varnish, and then I can take off the tape that I've done and start on the next section. So it's probably only going to take about a year to do this room, but hopefully once it's done, it will look magnificent, I hope. If not, then we'll just paint over it. So I'll crack on now with the yellow paint and go from there.
Massive thank you to BetterHelp for being a paid partner of this video, and they're on a mission to make starting therapy easier. And BetterHelp, it's a platform where therapists and clients can communicate effectively and get the most out of therapy. And it's something that's close to my heart. It's something that I think is really important, and mental health is such an important issue. Therapy is something I've done, something I needed to do for myself. You don't need to be depressed, you don't need to be down. For me, it was a sign of the strength that I had to be able to realise that I needed therapy and to be able to open up and to be able to talk. And therapy is such an important tool in life to keep that mental health, and BetterHelp provides that with the therapist that they'll pair you up with. So with BetterHelp, you've got so many cool little things that you're able to do with it, and it's things like a journal inside the platform so that you can document your personal experiences. You've got group sessions for a number of different topics that go on every single day. It's so easy to start with them as well. All you do is fill out a basic questionnaire and you'll be matched with a therapist in just a couple of days, and you can start this process. One of the features of BetterHelp is if the first therapist doesn't feel like it's a right fit or it's going to work for you, you can change, and they'll change and they'll find somebody that's going to be a good fit and actually help you through and talk you through what you need to do. So check out the link in the description. You're getting 10% off the first month's therapy with BetterHelp. So I'm going to get back to work. I'll see you soon.
Well, the next stage for our paint effect is, now we've got all of the base colour down for the wood grain and went over the sponge to sort of even it out and give us a little bit more of a grain effect. I'm just going over with wood stain. So this is just a normal wood stain that you'd put on any old wood just to give it a bit of colour. And we're going with the same colour that we're using for all of the panel work within the tower, just so it sort of links in a way and it gives us a richer, deeper, sort of warm colour. So looks a bit scary still at the minute, even at this stage, but there's still sort of like 2 more stages to go on this to give it its final effect. But I'm just painting it on and then going over with the sponge once again, just to give us this sort of grain effect. And each time I put a new layer on, I keep on doing that same effect. And it just gives us a nice sort of deep effect for the wood grain. Like you can see obviously the darker bits coming through now, following in with the lighter bits. So I'll go all along on the bits that are dry with the wood stain and then carry on with the rest of the paint effect as well while Mum's masking the other bits off. And then, yeah, we'll be at again with the next stage hopefully soon. So I will crack on.
I'm just painting it on Anna.
Yeah, exactly like the paint. Just go on, but just make sure you get in that groove. Is that correct? Yeah, that's what I was doing. I saw the stain dry on this section already, and you can see the difference between the two stages that we've already done. So we've got the painted stage and we've got the stained stage, and then we'll have the varnished stage after we've done all of this. So we'll have to go over, and that's really when it's going to sort of transform the look of it. So at the moment, I know all of you are going to be concerned and thinking that we've gone absolutely crazy doing this to the room. The first one, yes, it does look bad. The second one, it's getting a bit better. You can start seeing the grain and where we're going with it. But the third one, that's going to give us the sort of the depth of effect and colour that we're wanting, and it's going to be the final colour that we're going to want for this room, really. So just bear with us. I know it does look like we've gone absolutely mental, and it just doesn't look anything like wood. But hopefully, once everything comes together, I don't think you'll sort of really see it until the whole room's done and you can appreciate it all then. Until then, it's just going to look a bit like a hodgepodge of paint colours and different materials, really. So just stick with us. Like I said, it's probably going to take us maybe a couple of weeks to get the whole room done. Hopefully a week to 2 tops. But I think it's going to be worth it for the sort of look and feel that this room's going to give you. So yeah, we'll bash on now, get the rest of it done, and hopefully get on to the next stage. So there we have it, the first stages of wrecking a room.
Rainbow room now.
It does look a bit like a rainbow room at the minute. And I know you're all going to be going crazy, so just let us know in the comments how crazy you think we are.
And I shall get back to you.
But yeah, I personally, I think it's going to be amazing.
I think it's going to be good. I was even, at first, I said to you, I was a bit like, oh God, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But the more it dries and the more you look at it, and this is only half of what has to go on it.
Yeah.
And I think it looks really good.
Yeah,
it does.
It will. Except when you're here in person and you can see the wood grain in it, it does look a lot nicer, doesn't it?
It will. It is going to look good. I mean, you just have to bear with us for about another 2 weeks.
Yeah, just splodging bits of paint on and all that. You think we're just doing
just slapping it on, really.
Yeah.
I mean, but it will look good.
It will. I think once we get the full panels in and doing the book book matching effect on each of the panelling,
Yeah.
then that's going to be what really sort of makes it wow.
And then once you get the mouldings on, that's going to give it another level, isn't it, really? So,
yeah,
you know, it's going to be a long process, but it will be worth it in the end.
definitely.
Yeah.
And like I said, obviously we could go the easy way and
Paint it all white.
paint it all white. Yeah, but it would be a bit too...
It's not you, is it? No.
Definitely
Me
not.
and Ash, yes. Gary, no.
Well, you can go to any place and stay in a white room.
Absolutely.
And we just want something that's going to be memorable for people, and it's just going to be, as soon as you walk in, you're just like, oh my God, I have never seen something like this.
Yeah.
So,
And it's going to be that.
yeah, definitely it is. So definitely let us know in the comments what you think to it. If you trust us
Yeah.
and you think it's going to work out, or if you just think that we've gone absolutely stark and mad and you just think that we should just paint it a normal colour.
I trust you. I trust
Yeah.
you 100%.
Well, go back to when we had the 400 and we painted it all that lovely colour.
Yeah.
And then I decided that we wanted to add coral pink fabric into the
Absolutely.
room, and everyone thought we were crazy. And that worked out.
Yep. Yep.
So-
I trust you.
Just trust us. But yeah, thank you for watching today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it and got some little ideas of how to do some wood grain effects.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to show you the rest in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it massively helps us, just pressing that thumbs up button. And we will see you in the next one.
We will.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye. If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.